Ladies and gentlemen, strap in and get ready for the most electrifying, jaw-dropping, and absolutely unmissable edition of the Spotlight Report you've ever seen. This is your host, Rex, coming at you live with an exclusive, sensational, The Whirlwind World of The Voice Season 27 Blind Auditions, Night 3. We're talking epic performances, razor-sharp critiques, behind-the-scenes insights, and the kind of explosive analysis that only true entertainment news can deliver. It was a night of unbridled passion, fierce ambition, and unforgettable vocal showdowns. The stage was set, the coaches were ready, and the talent? Oh, the talent was off the charts. As the cameras rolled and the bright lights illuminated the arena, each contestant brought their very best, and sometimes even a little extra, to secure their place in the voice legacy. With pitches fired, blocks thrown, and even a few unexpected appearances by Canadian Mounties, yes, you heard that right, Night 3 of the blind auditions proved that when ambition meets raw talent, magic happens. Let's start our journey with the dazzling Divine from Team Michael. Performing I Got You, I Feel Good, Divine's performance was a dynamic mix of unyielding range, heart-pounding energy, and those signature yips that had the audience on the edge of their seats. From the moment he stepped on stage, Divine exuded an infectious enthusiasm that set the tone for the night. His voice, steady and robust, soared through every note, leaving no doubt that he was battle-ready. Although some critics, including yours truly, felt that his overall impression was more fun than fantastic, there's no denying the sheer brilliance of his performance. Many even argued that his B+ should have been bumped up to an A, as his stage presence and vocal control were simply too magnetic to ignore. Even as John Legend's team looked for that extra stank factor to seal the deal, Divine's performance remained a masterclass in energy and commitment. Then there was the breathtaking Jacqueline George from Team Legend. With her stirring rendition of I Have Nothing, Jacqueline delivered a performance that was as monumental as it was moving. Hailing from a musical lineage with ties to the famous Christian boy band Plus One, Jacqueline's cover of this Whitney Houston classic was a roller coaster of emotion. It wasn't until the chorus hit that the full force of her talent was unleashed, and what a moment that was. The two-chair turn that followed was nothing short of majestic, unleashing a voice that was both magnificent and mammoth in its scope. Although Adam Levine tried to lure her away from Team Legend, suggesting she hadn't stuck all of her landings, the power of her performance was undeniable. In that moment, the stage belonged to Jacqueline, and her A- grade stands as a testament to the sheer, raw beauty of her vocal prowess. Across the stage, Tineke Wyatt of Team Adam took the spotlight with a rendition of Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry. Now, if you think a church marriage counselor can't bring the heat, think again. Tineke's performance was a soul-stirring journey that blended powerful emotion with a confident swagger. Though her overall grade landed at a respectable B, there was no mistaking the well-deployed stank in her vocals that left an indelible mark on the audience. Her performance was so compelling that it wasn't until she improvised a heartfelt plea for a blind audition, a move that had Adam himself reaching for his coach's replay, that her true brilliance shone through. This was a moment when Tineke transformed what could have been an ordinary performance into an extraordinary declaration of determination, proving that sometimes, the ride home is worth saving. Not to be outdone, Paige McKenzie from Team Kelsey set the stage ablaze with her powerhouse performance of Hell on Wheels. The tension was palpable as the coaches, Kelsey Ballerini and Michael, hesitated until the very last second before pressing their buttons. Paige's delivery was nothing short of ferocious, tearing into the track with a hunger reminiscent of a true Nashvilleian star. It was as if every note she hit was a defiant exclamation mark declaring, I am here, and I'm ready to battle. While some critics noted that her vocal rasp might have benefited from a touch more grit, the raw passion in her performance could not be denied. The moment was electric, and the delayed button press only added to the suspense, leaving fans and critics alike clamoring for more. Next up on our stage of dreams was Connor James from Team Adam, whose soulful interpretation of I Say a Little Prayer brought a heavenly light touch to Dionne Warwick's classic. Connor's performance earned him a rare four-chair turn, a feat that, in itself, speaks volumes about his technical skill and emotive delivery. Yet, for all its competence, there was a lingering sense that Omething essential was missing. While his version was competent and utterly pleasant, many felt that it fell just short of that transcendent magic that would have made it truly four-chair turn good. Nonetheless, the coaches were clearly enamored by the 28-year-old's potential, with Kelsey even going so far as to declare herself obsessed. In the fierce world of The Voice, such admiration is no small praise indeed. But the night wasn't over yet. Jessica Manalo from Team Kelsey emerged like a phoenix with her rendition of Unholy, a Kim Petras/Sam Smith cover that took everyone by surprise. Jessica's vocal delivery had a sneaky quality, one that started off subtly and then exploded into a full demonstration of her remarkable range and control. It wasn't until the final note lingered in the air that the true breadth of her talent was realized. The two-chair turn that followed wasn't just a reaction, it was a resounding declaration that Jessica would be as compelling an artist as she is a singer. With a grade of B+, she managed to capture the hearts of both the coaches and the audience, setting the stage for what promises to be an exciting journey ahead. As if the night needed any more excitement, Barry Jean Fontenot from Team Michael took the spotlight with his stirring performance of I Wish It Would Rain. This law school dropout's rich, lived-in voice captivated everyone from the moment he began. His take on the Temptations classic was imbued with a soulful intensity that spoke to the heart of every listener. Adam Levine's call for everyone to turn around was echoed by Michael, whose swift chair swivel left no doubt that Barry's performance was one of the night's defining moments. Awarded an A, Barry's poised and appealing interpretation demonstrated that sometimes, raw authenticity and a deep, resonant tone can speak louder than any flashy theatrics ever could. Tyler K from Team Adam closed out one segment of the night with a performance of Girls Just Want to Have Fun that was as moving as it was beautiful. Battling crippling anxiety to take the stage, Tyler's slowed-down rendition of Cyndi Lauper's iconic hit was nothing short of breathtaking. In a moment that truly defined the spirit of the night, Adam was so moved that he resorted to using his block on Kelsey, a strategic masterstroke that ensured Tyler's performance shone without interference. With a well-deserved grade of A, Tyler's performance was not only a testament to overcoming personal hurdles but also a bold statement of artistic vision. One can only imagine the flood of Adele covers that will follow as his coach looks to further polish and refine this remarkable talent. There's even a whisper of hope among the fans that a touch of Alison Moyet might be in the cards. Not to be forgotten is BD.2 from Team Legend, known offstage as Brian Darden II, whose performance of Adorn served as a stirring reminder that even when life throws you a curveball, in his case, a career-altering injury, the show must go on. Despite a performance that some critics described as sleepwalking through Miguel's hit, BD.II's vocal strength and effortless modulation turned what could have been a lackluster moment into one of quiet triumph. Earning a solid B, his four-chair turn was a nod to the enduring spirit of an artist who refuses to let setbacks define him. Now, as we dissect these performances with the precision of a seasoned critic and the passion of a devoted fan, it's time to step back and consider the bigger picture. What do these performances tell us about the state of The Voice Season 27? What hidden messages are woven into the fabric of these moments of triumph and tension? And perhaps most importantly, how do the strategies employed by the coaches, the well-timed blocks, the dramatic two-chair and four-chair turns, reflect the evolving dynamics of a show that has become a cultural phenomenon? Throughout the night, we witnessed a veritable smorgasbord of talent, each contestant bringing their own unique flair to the stage. Whether it was Divine's infectious energy or Jacqueline's heart-stopping crescendo, the contestants were battle-ready, each one armed with the ambition to conquer the stage and etch their names into the annals of The Voice history. The interplay between the contestants and the coaches was a delicate dance of strategy and spontaneity. The coaches, with their arsenal of blocks and strategic button presses, were not merely there to provide guidance, they were active participants in a high-stakes game of musical chess, each move calculated to maximize the impact of every performance. Take, for instance, the case of Tyler K. Overcoming anxiety to deliver a rendition that was both vulnerable and awe-inspiring, his performance was a masterclass in resilience. Adam's decision to use his block on Kelsey in that moment was more than just a tactical move, it was a statement that sometimes, to nurture raw talent, you must sh. yielded from the distractions of the competitive fray. In doing so, Adam underscored a crucial tenet of The Voice, that sometimes, the most powerful message is not just in what is sung, but in the courage it takes to sing it. Similarly, Jacqueline George's performance of I Have Nothing was a study in controlled power. With every note, she transformed the stage into a canvas of raw emotion, painting a picture that was as complex as it was captivating. Her A- grade wasn't just a reflection of technical prowess, it was an acknowledgement of the risks she took, the vulnerability she exposed, and the sheer dynamism of her presence. Even though Adam Levine's attempt to woo her to his team fell flat, perhaps due to his insistence on perfection in every landing, the impact of her performance resonated long after the applause had faded. It was a moment that reminded us all that The Voice is as much about the heart as it is about technique. And then there was Barry Jean Fontenot, whose soulful delivery of I Wish It Would Rain was a reminder that sometimes, the most compelling art is born from lived experience. With a voice that carried the weight of 1,000 stories, Barry's performance struck a chord with the audience and the coaches alike. Michael's instantaneous decision to turn his chair, a move that left no doubt about his conviction, encapsulated the essence of what The Voice is all about, finding that rare, unpolished gem amidst a sea of talent. His A grade was a well-deserved accolade for a performance that was as heartfelt as it was technically superb. The coaches' strategies themselves are a story worth telling. With each well-timed block, button press, and chair swivel, they turned the blind auditions into a veritable battlefield of sound, emotion, and ambition. Every decision they made was laden with risk. A misstep could cost a contestant their shot at stardom, while a perfectly executed maneuver could change the course of the competition. In this high-pressure environment, the coaches emerged not only as mentors but as guardians of the stage, their choices reflecting a deep understanding of the nuances of performance and personality. Beyond the raw talent and the technical brilliance of the performances, what truly set the night apart was the palpable atmosphere of anticipation and excitement. The audience, both in the studio and across social media, was riveted by every note, every pause, and every unexpected twist. The Voice has always been more than just a singing competition, it's a celebration of raw human emotion, of dreams realized and battles fought. And on night 3 of season 27, that celebration reached fever pitch. Social media exploded with reactions that ranged from enthusiastic praise to detailed breakdowns of every performance nuance. Fans dissected each note and analyzed every moment, and the hashtags #BattleReady, #VoiceSeason27, and #BlindAuditionFever quickly trended across platforms. In living rooms across the nation, families gathered around their screens, cheering on their favorite contestants and debating the merits of every coach's decision. It was a cultural moment that transcended the boundaries of a simple TV show. It was a movement, a celebration of art, ambition, and the unyielding human spirit. Of course, every performance and every strategic move on the stage came with its fair share of controversy and debate. Critics and pundits alike weighed in on the grades awarded, the coaches' decisions, and the overall impact of each performance on the trajectory of the competition. Some argued that Divine's performance, while undeniably fun, lacked the depth needed to truly stand out in a season brimming with talent. Others contended that Jacqueline's A was a case of raw talent being momentarily dimmed by a minor technical flaw, a flaw that, in the heat of competition, might very well be overlooked in favor of her soaring potential. Tinika Wyatt's solid B, for instance, sparked discussions about the challenges faced by contestants who come from unconventional backgrounds. As a church marriage counselor, Tinika's journey to the stage was as inspiring as it was unexpected. Her rendition of Sorry Not Sorry was a statement of defiance, a declaration that passion and talent can emerge from the most unlikely places. While some critics felt that her performance could have reached even greater heights, the raw emotion and determination in her delivery won over many hearts, reinforcing the idea that The Voice is a platform where every story matters. And then there was Connor James, a performance that, while competent, left some fans yearning for that extra spark of brilliance. His four-chair turn was a testament to his technical skill, yet the overall impression was one of cautious admiration rather than unbridled enthusiasm. Still, in a competition where consistency is key, Connor's performance resonated with the coaches and the audience alike, serving as a reminder that sometimes, even a measured performance can light the fuse of stardom. Jessica Manalo's unexpected brilliance with Unholy added yet another layer to the night's tapestry of talent. Her ability to rearrange and reinterpret a well-known hit in a way that felt both fresh and deeply personal was a moment of pure artistic alchemy. As the notes of her performance reverberated through the auditorium, the realization dawned on everyone present that here was an artist with the potential to redefine the boundaries of pop and soul. That subtle yet powerful moment, when the full scope of her skills became apparent, was a turning point, not just for Jessica, but for the entire competition. Then we come back to the unforgettable moment with Barry Jean Fontenot. His soulful, mature take on I Wish It Would Rain was more than just a performance, it was a journey through the highs and lows of life, a moment of raw honesty that cut through the glitter and gloss of the competition. His performance was a beacon of authenticity in a world that sometimes values flash over substance. As Michael's chair swiveled in a decisive moment of recognition, it became clear that Barry was not just auditioning, he was sending a message that true talent comes from within. And what of Tyler Kay, whose stunning interpretation of Girls Just Want to Have Fun transformed the familiar anthem into a ballad of perseverance and hope? Battling personal demons and crippling anxiety, Tyler's performance was a testament to the transformative power of music. His slowed-down, soulful rendition was not merely a cover, it was an emotional voyage that resonated deeply with anyone who has ever fought through adversity. In a world that often demands perfection, Tyler's courage in bearing his vulnerabilities was a powerful reminder that authenticity is the most compelling form of artistry. Last but not least, BD.II's performance of Adorn served as a poignant reminder that even when life seems to have dealt a harsh blow, the spirit of a true artist remains unbroken. Despite a performance that some critics felt bordered on sleepwalking, his ability to modulate his voice with the ease of adjusting the volume on a stereo was a quiet yet potent declaration of his resilience. His journey, from the heartbreak of a halted hoop career to the redemptive embrace of music, is a story of rebirth, and his four-chair turn was an affirmation that every setback carries with it the seeds of a triumphant comeback. As we pull back the curtain on this unforgettable night of The Voice, we find that every note sung, every button pressed, and every heart-stopping moment on stage tells a larger story. It's a story of ambition, of dreams chased against all odds, and of the timeless belief that the power of music can unite us, inspire us, and propel us toward greatness. The Voice Season 27 is not just a competition, it is a living, breathing testament to the indomitable human spirit, a celebration of every struggle, every victory, and every tear and triumph that marks the journey to stardom. Beyond the stage, the impact of these performances is already rippling across social media and the entertainment news cycle. Fans are dissecting every second of each performance, and pundits are writing endless analyses that compare tonight's moments to the storied history of The Voice. In living rooms across the nation, spirited debates are taking place over which performance truly captured the essence of battle-ready ambition. And while opinions differ, one thing is universally acknowledged: Night 3 of the Blind Auditions has set the stage for what promises to be one of the most exciting seasons yet. In the wake of such a monumental night, one cannot help but reflect on the evolution of The Voice as a cultural phenomenon. From its humble beginnings to its status as a global entertainment juggernaut, the show has continually reinvented itself, balancing the delicate interplay of raw talent and polished performance. The blind auditions, in particular, have become a crucible where hope and ambition are tested in the most spectacular fashion. Every contestant who steps onto that stage carries with them not only the weight of their own dreams but also the collective hopes of a nation that believes in the transformative power of music. Tonight, we witnessed that magic firsthand. Whether it was the electrifying energy of Divine, the soul-stirring power of Jacqueline, or the heartfelt vulnerability of Tyler, each performance contributed a unique brushstroke to a grand portrait of talent and determination. The coaches, with their nuanced strategies and bold decisions, played their part like master chess players in a high-stakes game, each move resonating with the audience and sparking conversations that will echo long after the final note has faded. In our ongoing quest to understand the dynamics of this extraordinary competition, we must also consider the broader implications of these. Performances. What do they say about the state of popular music today? How do they reflect the evolving tastes and aspirations of a new generation of artists? And what can we learn from the delicate balance between technique, emotion, and showmanship that each contestant so bravely displayed tonight? The answer, dear viewers, lies in the very heart of the performances we witnessed. In a world where music is often reduced to digital downloads and streaming numbers, The Voice reminds us that music is much more than data points. It is a living art form, a vibrant expression of the human condition. Tonight, as each contestant poured their soul into every note, they reminded us that true artistry cannot be measured by charts alone. It is found in the passion behind the performance, the risks taken on stage, and the courage to bare one's soul before an audience hungry for authenticity. As the echoes of tonight's performances continue to reverberate across the nation, the conversation is only just beginning. In cafes, living rooms, and social media feeds, fans and critics alike are sharing their interpretations, debating the merits of each performance, and speculating on what the future holds for these aspiring stars. The Voice is more than a show, it is a movement, a testament to the enduring power of dreams and the belief that with the right blend of talent, determination, and a touch of that indefinable stank, anyone can rise to greatness. In the coming weeks, as the competition intensifies and the stakes grow ever higher, we can expect the drama, the emotion, and the sheer artistry of The Voice to reach new heights. Each contestant will continue to hone their craft, each coach will refine their strategies, and the battle for the title of the next big musical sensation will become ever more fierce. And while tonight's recap may serve as a snapshot of one extraordinary moment in time, it is also a promise of the incredible journey that lies ahead. For now, let us celebrate the triumphs of tonight, the electrifying performances, the strategic brilliance of the coaches, and the raw, unfiltered passion that lit up the stage. Let us remember that in a world full of noise, true talent speaks for itself, and every note sung is a testament to the beauty and resilience of the human spirit. Whether you found yourself cheering for Divine's infectious energy, marveling at Jacqueline's soaring vocals, or shedding a tear for Tyler's courageous battle against anxiety, tonight's performances have left an indelible mark on all who witnessed them. If you liked this news and want more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Until next time, Sensationalist family.